What up, y'all? It's your girl Maybe, and come to Lyric. You got nails.
You got nails.
You got.
It's my fucking lip. It's my fucking lip. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back if you are new. So today we are attempting Zulay's Pooh Bear nails, but of course we want to kind of give our own spin. We don't want to copy it, tit for tat. We don't want to be like that. So the first acrylic we are using today is this color Cream from Dynamic Nails. I absolutely love this color. I kind of want to use this color for just like a one color set. You know, sometimes those one color sets that are just like gold, I feel like this would be like a golden ass set. Okay, y'all? So anyway, the first nail, we are going to do just the cream color, and this is going to be where we put our Pooh Bear. So it doesn't have to be perfect, like I always tell y'all, especially if you're making them for yourself or you're not selling them. So disclaimer, I do want to tell y'all that I worked on the thumb and I ended up changing it. So I'm going to kind of explain the thumb right now. So for the thumb, what I did was I put this same yellow and I ombre it down just a little bit, and I ended up mixing it with one of my jelly colors. After I mixed it with my jelly color, I ended up going over it with like this gold, as if the honey was dripping down the entire nail. So y'all will see my thumb at the end of the video. It did not get recorded. Just a disclaimer, okay, guys? So moving along, we're going to go in with this color 136 from Dynamic Nails. It's almost like a clearish brown, I guess you could say. Super, super beautiful. It's also like a creamy color, if you ask me. I love, love, love this color, y'all. I actually bought it in an attempt to have something else, and this is just what they gave me at the store. And once I got home and used it, I was like, oh my God. Like, they knew what they was doing when they gave me this color. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was kind of close. But this color is nice. It's like using clear, but you can see a little bit better, so I really do adore this color. And yes, of course, I could have done this nail in clear, but in my mind, I was like, if I use this color, I only have to go over with the jelly one time. Because when I'm using clear, I tend to have to use that jelly just to, like in 2 coats, and I wasn't trying to do that. So we're going to set that nail to the side, and we're going to begin to work on the next nail. So what we're initially trying to do is just get this color at the bottom, and then we're going to square it off, and then we want to go into our glitter after we square it away. So when you're doing this nail, the trick to this is putting down a bead a little bit more dry or taking your time with it. That way you can mold it the way you need to. And if you don't get the chance to mold it the way you need to, that's okay. You can still go back over it with a file or a drill. Now we are placing down that yellow glitter. I'm going to have to put it in the description because I don't remember the name of it. But it is a yellow glitter from Dynamic Nails. So, of course, you can just kind of go to their site and type in yellow glitter. So, anyway, we're going to go back in with that cream color because we want the rest of this nail to be a beautiful yellow ombre. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, yellow is my absolute favorite color since I was a child. Yellow is just this bright, brilliant, it's just a beautiful color, and it's like a happy color, like it brings light to your day. That's how I feel about yellow. Anyway, so I was super excited to do this nail, and whenever I ombre, I just kind of learned to go back and forth with colors. I used to try to do it like one color and then just do the other color on top, but now I'm learning like just go back and forth. It's okay to like take your time with an ombre. And somebody over on my TikTok asked me what's the key to doing ombre. I want to show you how I brush up the color from out of the other color, if that makes sense. So if I feel like it's too much of the bottom ombre color, I'll brush it back to where it belongs. And I'll kind of just play with it back and forth until I get it right. I'm not perfect with ombre by far. But for our pinky, we're going to kind of do the same thing that we did with the other nail. We're just trying to get in like those different colors. But this time we're going to do it with the honeycomb design that we're going for. So I'm going to start off with that cream at the bottom, and then of course off camera I added a little bit more. I'm going to go in with the clear, and then I'm going to shape that off. And honestly, you don't have to do the clear. Like I told y'all, you don't have to do this color. You can just go in with the jelly and then encapsulate it in clear. Like, you don't really have to do this, but I felt like it was helping me with where I wanted to stop and start at. And for the last part of this nail, we're going to go ahead and ombre that off the same way we did the other nail. Now we are getting into those jelly colors, and I'm going to use 3 different ones. And these are like colors I want to say I got from Temu or Shein when I first started doing nails. I was dying to do the tortoise nails, so I was like, oh, it comes with like a little set. And I ordered it, and I was like, these things small as hell. But I actually ended up loving them, and you really don't need that much anyway, so it is what it is. I would probably order them again, to be honest, like to save money. So after I'm done with all of my jelly colors, I'm going to go on top of them with some transfer gel. And while it's curing in the lamp, I'm going to just kind of cut up my net the way I need it to be. Now, I'm doing this part a little bit different from how Zulay did it, but kind of similar. So my net was a little bit way too thick, y'all. Like, not a little bit. It was way too thick, okay? And it was because I got it from Walmart. I didn't have time to order from Zulay. I was really rushing to do this nail set because I thought it was cute. And I didn't want to put it at the back of my head. So after you paint on the net, you're going to want to put it on a different transfer paper. You're going to cure it, place it on the nail, and then press it down with something that's plastic that won't harm the nail. So after I pressed mine down on the net, I encapsulated it with clear acrylic. And of course, I was having camera issues, phone issues. My phone kept dying. So I didn't get any of the encapsulated on video. But by now, we should know how to encapsulate nails. No? Okay, sorry. But I do have other videos where I've encapsulated because it's like my favorite thing to do. So this is just me top coating the nails. And from here on out, my video is gonna kind of like be missing bits and pieces, but I hope that y'all get the concept. So for his head, I showed y'all the inspo pic, of course, but for his head, we want to kind of go up like in this lump at the top because his ears are kind of in 2 different places or whatever like that, and we just kind of want to go and get the shape of the head. I don't know if this video helps because molding to me isn't that hard. It's actually a little bit easier than drawing sometimes, especially when it comes to shape, because you can pretty much work with it until you cure it without having to like dip back and forth into your acetone. So right here, like I said, we're just trying to get the face. If you want to go in with a regular brush, then you can do that because that might be a little bit better, especially if you put alcohol on it. But I'm not going to lie, I had to go get my daughter from school, so I was low-key rushing. I was like, I don't got time to be trying to perfect it. I just want to do it because it's super cute, and I'm going to wear these one time because I knew that this Pooh Bear was going to be heavy from this 3D gel. So right here, I just went ahead and I just balled up 2 little bitty pieces, and I made the ears, and then I kind of smushed the ears down into his head so that it can blend a little bit better. You really don't want to just have like 2 big old balls just sitting on top of his head. We don't want to do that. So after you put it in the lamp, you're going to go over it with your yellow. And then you're going to kind of do your colors separately. I could have did this with other molds, but I didn't have the color yellow that I wanted. So I decided I would just mold it all in clear and polish over it. And now we are starting to do his shirt. It's so cute. Once I did the shirt, I could see it coming together. At first, I was like, I'm not posting this. But I was like, okay, now that I got the shirt done, I can see how this can turn into Pooh Bear a little bit. So basically, what you want to do is flatten the shirt in one area, and then the back of it, you want it to kind of be a little bit more 3D and poking out. As y'all can see, I'm literally just like shaping the collar area of his shirt, and then the back end has like a little tail piece. And after you finish that, you're going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. You're going to go back over it with the red color, and then you're going to begin to mold like his belly and his leg area. For that area, I just did a circle, and then I painted it in with yellow. And you definitely want to make sure that you are curing in between these colors because you don't want them to mix. And you don't want to have to start something like this all the way over. So for his arms, I didn't get the arms, but I got the little piece of his shirt. So you want to make that little hole in his shirt big enough to where you can get an arm in there. And then, of course, you're going to paint the arm yellow. I also did the honey pot off camera. My phone just kept dying. Like, I don't know if it's because I try to record at a high quality, but my phone would not stay charged this day, so I was a little aggravated that I didn't get the hands and stuff for y'all. But hopefully my other explanations will help y'all with the process of making your own Winnie the Pooh or whatever like that. So let me know if this helped at least a little bit. I wasn't even supposed to be doing a tutorial. This was just supposed to be like, can I do what Zulay did? Can I accomplish at least a little bit of that? And I can tell y'all that the honeycomb part was super, super hard for me. just getting that to lay flat and doing the whole drilling and encapsulating was a lot because my net was way thicker than hers. I should have just not been lazy and just ordered off her website, and I didn't. So Zulay, if you ever see this, my bad. But yeah. So now that we got our stuff molded, we want to just kind of like, you want to really go over this entire thing with clear. That way, if you make any mess ups, they're easy to cover up or easy to erase. I repeat, make sure you top coat this before you start drawing on the face. That way, if you make any mistakes, you can just wipe it right off. So for his face, I did use black. I could have used brown, but I really wanted this to pop. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to use black. And we're going to keep him in cartoon mode. We're not going to do too much 3D. Okay, we've done enough 3D. This nail was super heavy. And I had to drive across town 45 minutes to get my sister this day. And I decided to keep the nails on like a dummy. And my hand was on fire. Okay. Because I don't really wear like heavy nails. You know, like y'all don't see me do like a lot of crystals and charms and stuff like that. So that one finger with this 3D was heavy. But I think if you used to wearing like nails with designs and stuff like that, it's not going to bother you or whatever like that. So for the eyes, I went in with the dotting tool. Word of advice, always try to use a dotting tool when you do these cartoon eyes because it will make your life 10 times more easy. And for the nose, you want to draw like a little triangle and round it out. That's my best way to explain it, like a little bitty triangle. And then round it out and fill it in. And then if you want to add to it after that, you can just go in more and more and circle it around, make it bigger. And this is where I got super excited because I was like, it's Winnie the Pooh. He came together. I wish I would have had more time to like smooth him out and make him look a little bit more perfect. But hey, this is a nail set I'm going to wear one time. I just be trying to please y'all here on social media because the goal is to go viral so my family can eat one day, okay, for my talents or whatever like that. But I still did really love the nail. And I would love to see if somebody can do this even better than me, especially if you don't have kids like me and you have the time to really sit and, you know, be a little bit more intricate than I was. Please tag me in it on any of my social medias. They will be under You've Got Nails. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all finish watching this video. And make sure y'all subscribe. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. It's my fucking lip. It's my fucking lip. Yeah, 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 yeah.